reported, not known at this time whether that was to a firefighter or a civilian, and it's unclear what the extent of those injuries are, but the initial reports that we are receiving is that they are not serious injuries. We'll continue to follow this situation, and I will watch as the fire department still tries to get the fire under control. We have been following breaking news out of Manhattan, West 107th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. A 3-alarm fire in a 6-story building. Watching now as firefighters still working to get this fire extinguished from the rooftop. The fire began on the top floor of the 6-story building, spread through the roof as well. It does appear the fire department is getting the fire knocked down, but not officially under control at this time. A 3-alarm response by the fire department, numerous vehicles on the scene. We understand over 100 firefighters responded to the scene to get this fire knocked down. One injury has been reported. The initial reports are that that injury is not serious. Unclear at this time whether the person injured is a civilian or a firefighter. No other injuries have been reported at this time. There you can see some of the damage to the outside of the building as well as the rooftop. Again, it began on the 6th floor, top floor of the 6-story building. You can see the firefighters still on the rooftop, as well as earlier they were using the adjacent rooftop to try to get some hoses into the area. The smoke at this time, as you can see, very light. Earlier, very dark, and that is usually a sign they're making progress now, getting those flames extinguished, but again, it is not officially under control at this time. Street closures in the area, we can tell you that Amsterdam Avenue, that is what you see now, that is closed from about 106th Street to 109th Street, also 107 and 108 streets. Traffic not allowed to cross Amsterdam. Again, all due to the larger response by the fire department. 3-alarm fire, over 100 firefighters at the scene. Still trying to get this fire knocked down. And just to recap the injuries, we have reports of one person being injured. It's unclear at this time whether that was a firefighter or a civilian, although the initial reports are that the injuries are not serious. We'll continue to monitor the situation. For now, let's watch as the fire department attempts to get this fire fully under control. Just joining us, we've been following breaking news out of Manhattan. You're looking at Amsterdam Avenue, a 3-alarm response by the fire department as a result of a fire, West 107th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. This fire began at about 8:20 this morning and very quickly went to 3 alarms. Fire began on the top floor, 6-story building, and it spread through the roof as well. Firefighters have been making efforts to get this fire under control. It is not officially under control at this time, but they have been making great progress. Earlier, we did see flames coming through the roof as well as dark smoke. That smoke lightened up, and in the last 5 to 10 minutes, we have not seen any evidence of flames coming through the roof any longer. But again, the fire not officially under control at this time. Firefighters using the rooftop as well as tower ladders try to get this fire extinguished. There are street closures in the area. Amsterdam Avenue, that is shut down between 106th Street and 109th Street, all as a result of the response by the fire department. Also traffic on 107 and 108 streets not allowed to cross Amsterdam. Again, that's all as a result of all this apparatus that the fire department has brought into the scene. Here you can see some of the damage to the outside of the building. Again, one person has been injured, and we understand that injury not serious, but reported to be serious at this time. It's unclear whether that was to a firefighter or a civilian. Again, the fire department has been making great progress to get this fire knocked down and under control there. Now we can see some of the evidence that firefighters are inside the building, some of the hoses spraying through the windows. We will have updates on this throughout the day. You can follow CBS News New York to get the latest on this fire. Again, West 107th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. The fire department at the scene of this 3-alarm fire began around 8:20 this morning on the top floor of the 6-story building. Very quickly went to 3 alarms. Fire spread through the roof. 1 injury has been reported, not believed to be serious at this time. And the firefighters continue to make progress in getting it fully extinguished. And to recap our breaking news out of Manhattan, and this is West 107th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. 3-alarm fire that began in this 6-story building. It began on the top floor about 8:20 this morning. Very quickly went to 3 alarms. Fire spread through that top floor as well as through the roof. It's unclear what started the fire. At this time, 1 injury has been reported, and the injury not reported to be serious at this time, although it's unclear whether that was to a firefighter or a civilian. The firefighters remain on the scene trying to get the fire extinguished. It is not officially under control at this time, but they have made great progress on getting this fire knocked down. Earlier we could see dark smoke coming out of the building as well as flames coming through the roof. As you can see, currently no sign of flames coming out of the building, and much of that smoke has dissipated and gone to a lighter color, typically a sign as the fire department makes progress on it. Again, 6-story building, over 100 firefighters responded to the scene to try to get this under control. As a result of the response by the fire department, there have been street closures in the area. What you're looking at now is Amsterdam Avenue. That is closed off between 106th and 109th Streets, all as a result of all the equipment the fire department brought into the scene. Also, cross streets 107 and 108 streets, they are shut down to traffic crossing Amsterdam. Again, all as a result of all the equipment the fire department needed to bring this fire under control, although not officially under control at this time, but they have been making great progress to get it knocked down. There you can see some of the damage to the outside of the building as well as the rooftop. We can see evidence now that firefighters are on that top floor. We can see water spraying through the windows a moment ago, now coming through the rooftop. That's in addition to the firefighters that have been on the rooftop as well as those tower ladders surrounding the building. Once again, 3-alarm fire, West 107th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Fire department has been on the scene now for over an hour. Began about 8:20 this morning. Very quickly went to 3 alarms. We have seen great efforts by the fire department to bring this under control. At this time, we are not seeing any evidence of flames coming out of the building or through the rooftop. Much of that smoke getting knocked down, greatly diminished from what it was just a half hour ago. 1 person has been reported to be injured. The initial reports are not a serious injury. It's unclear at this time whether that was to a firefighter or a civilian, and with all of the response by the fire department, we would expect that there will be some street closures in the area for some time. Currently, Amsterdam Avenue, that is shut down between 106th and 109th Streets, also 107 and 108 Streets. Traffic not being able to cross at Amsterdam again, all due to the response by the fire department. Stay with us throughout the day. We'll have updates on the story as it becomes available. Hey, Wanda, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Yes, I believe so. All right, so I guess I'll switch over to them. Oh, yes. Okay, sure.
This has been breaking news.
There is a bitter blast that just won't quit.
A live look at the mobile weather tracker at Hudson Yards, all lit up for the holidays. A nice way to start the day. It's pretty out there, nice and clear, but temperatures are in the low to mid 20s, some places in the 30s, some places just in the teens. And that wind chill makes it feel even colder. Let's get right over to Tony Sadiqa with your first alert forecast. Hey, Tony.
Morning, guys.